world is ready for a new and better life, all this will someday come to pass. In God's good time.
Entertainment for Christmas night with BBC One. At 6:10, a special Christmas edition of Larry Grayson's Generation Game.
That's not bad. That's very good. He's got a nose and a mouth.
He's got a nose and a mouth. He's got the prayer book.
He's got everything.
He's got everything.
At 7:15, Dallas and trouble at the Ewing 23 oil rig affects the whole family. Then at 8:05, the Mike Yarwood Christmas show.
Prince Charles, you've just returned from India. What did you think of the Taj Mahal in Uttar Pradesh?
Well, Mr. Day, I must admit, I do prefer the Taj Mahal in Ealing, actually.
At 8:45, Airport 1975, heart-pounding drama in the skies. At 10:40, conversation and entertainment as Michael Parkinson meets star guests Penelope Keith and flute player James Galway. Then at 11:40, the Christmas comedy classic is Fawlty Towers.
This Basil's wife. This Basil. This smack from head.
Programmes for Christmas night with BBC One.
Now, 50 minutes of baffling banter and wisecracking wizardry in the Paul Daniels Magic Christmas Show.
Not a lot. You're gonna be delighted, get excited.
Maybe, but not a lot.
You're gonna see a whole lot of magic. Look at this trick and that trick. And when he says it's not a lot, you'll agree it's such a lot. Meet the man who excels, Paul Daniels.
And thank you for tuning in. And it's a big welcome to a Christmas Paul Daniels Magic Show, in which, of course, we have, as usual, super guests, but I think this year our producer's excelled himself in finding the very best around the world in the world of speciality. We have, of course, a jury, and they're here, as usual, to check up on the fact that I don't cheat, or if I do, the fact that they can't spot it. What's your name, sir? Nick. Oh, I've heard of you. Yeah. Old Nick. Yes, you're not the one that dresses in the red, though, and becomes Santa Nick. No? No? Okay. Randall or Hopkirk? It's just a thought. I like this part of the show. What time is it? Oh, you've got a watch. Good. Right. That's all we need to know. The man's got a watch. Now, just take your watch off. That's the idea. And I'm not going to touch your watch at all. What's your first name?
Peter.
Peter. Stood up, Peter. And just take the little bag yourself and pop the watch inside. It's very tiny, so fold your watch strap right inside and make sure it fits inside, and then draw the string tight so that I cannot get in there and get at the watch. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand.
You understand that?
Yes.
Great. Would you come a little closer, Peter? I've had a bath. Thank you. Right. Now, what I want you to do, Peter, very simple. We have here also a little Christmas stocking. And, of course, being Christmas stocking, it's got a net front. Just drop it in there, would you? Do that for me? Thank you. Fine. All right?
Thank you.
Yes. Now, I haven't touched your watch. Okay. True? I haven't touched it. You put it in the bag. You put it in the stocking. Correct. True? And it's right down the bottom. Oh, it's not. It should be. Now, if we get it right down... Just a minute. I don't know how to tell you, Pete, but there's a couple of things happen. Oh, I've stood on it. Sorry, Pete. There's a hole there's a hole in the stocking, dear Peter, dear Peter. I can't apologise. I've stood on it again. Pick that up. This has gone wrong. Just come over here, and we'll try and put it together magically, as it were. Fine? All right? Super. Right. And did you, and what do you do for a living?
I'm a merchant tailor.
A merchant tailor? Oh, fantastic. You only make suits for merchants?
No.
No, in that case...
We make them for magicians as well.
Do you really?
Yes.
What do you reckon then?
Very nice.
It's nice, isn't it? Very elegant, thank you. Now, this is your watch that you put into a little bag, and once you got it in the little bag, I'm sorry, there's bits and pieces in there, because when you dropped it in, there was a hole in the sock, and it fell on the floor. and then I stood on it. That was an accident. And then you picked it up and brought it over here, and you gave it to the same idiot that dropped it on the floor in the first place and stood on it.
That's right.
That's it. You're looking worried, Peter. Don't worry, because being a magician, I do have certain magical powers at my disposal. Good, that, isn't it? All I do is I take this little box. I don't want to open the lid too far because it will let the bird out, all right? There's a little bird in there, and I don't want him to get out yet, because he is not just a bird. That is, in fact, Peter, a very clever watchmaking bird. A rare breed. Just come over here, Peter, and point your finger at that box. And the bird, the dove, will leave the box, fly over the heads of the audience. Point your finger. This is not a house-trained dove. Point your finger at the box, Peter, and the... You shot the bird, Peter. Oh dear. The RSPCA will be on to you, Peter. Yes, shot a bird with a loaded finger. Well, that's it, Peter. Sit down. Now, this is, do have mine, Peter. It's about, that would be useful to a merchant tailor, wouldn't it? Yeah, yes.
Doesn't tell the time.
Doesn't tell the time. Never mind. On with the show. Do sit down, Peter. Do sit down. You'll be quite all right there. That's fine. Now then, could I borrow your watch? He's taking it up. We all now all know Nick's a nut. No, no, I couldn't do it twice, Peter. Once is more than enough. However, we do have some presents by the Christmas tree, which are for all the staff here. You know how generous the BBC are. And I thought what we would do is, instead of that, I would give you, Peter, a cracker. If we collect all the crackers off the Christmas tree, you see, by collecting, that's how many have we got now? 4. Oh, we won't need some more. 5. I have another one down there. 6 lovely crackers. Now, we've got all these crackers from the Christmas tree. Right? And I'm going to let you have a cracker, Peter. Crikey, it's a bit difficult to carry all these at once. It's a good job I'm going to give them away. What I want you to do, Peter, is just have a cracker. It doesn't matter which cracker you take, as long as you get one. And when you've got a cracker, 1, 2, 3, top, bottom, take it if you want it. Oh, you've changed your mind. Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, all right then. All right, he's changed his mind. Now, you have one. You can, yes, you have one. Whee! All right. Okay. Right. Your crackers. That's true. And I want you to just stood up with the cracker you chose, Peter. Now, here's the one you chose, and in fact, you went dup, 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 and had a free choice. Right? That's true. But this is the cracker. I want you to pull it with me by grabbing the end very hard indeed. Right? Hard. And just pull the cracker. That's it. A proper cracker. And inside there's a motto, which says, time flies. And what else have we got for you? Time flies is not funny at this moment of time. And we've got this. What's this? This is, oh, this is rather nice. This is a hat. A party hat. Put that on, Peter. Pretend you're enjoying yourself. And last but by no means least, a watch. No, but if you get Mickey Mouse's... Just a thought. And, well... Oh, and you've got a little yellow bag. Put the hat on. What some people do in desperate need to get their watch back. You just unfold the little packet like this. I'm doing this at fingertips. I want everybody to know I'm not cheating. Just go in there and take out whatever is in that little bag, and you will find it is a watch. Unroll it, and you'll find... Is it your watch?
It's my
watch.
It
is. Thank you for taking part in the first part of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Peter. My first guest tonight is considered by the circus profession to be the finest in her own particular field. Ladies and gentlemen, from Japan, the ballerina on the golden bicycle, Lily Yokoi. Show. As you well know, on this show we do try to bring you acts that are both novel and unusual, and this next guest is no exception to the rule. He is what is known as a protean entertainer, and I didn't know what that was either. He explained that means he's mastered the art of quick change, instantaneous costume changes, and he's about to play a sketch from Dickens of Oliver Twist. Now, in this sketch, he plays all the characters himself. There's absolutely no camera trickery at all, even though it might look like it. What you see is what the audience here will see and our jury will see. Our studio audience are here to check on that. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the master of the quick change, the man himself, Michael McGivney.
Hi there, is there no one about? I was told at the cripples I'd find Fagin here. Fagin! Curse the man, he'll have us all hanged. That must be Fagin now. Damnation! It's Nancy! She mustn't find me here. I must hide.
Sleeping sound. Hope I didn't overdo the drug. I don't think so. He's sleeping sound. Why, the bottle, it's empty. And Bill wants some liquor, too, when he wakes. I think I've got time to pop out and get some before he wakes. Oh, is it? Hello, Fagin.
Bill? Bill, are you there? It's Fagin. Look at here. The ferocious Mr. Bill Sykes sleeping in his bed just like a little child. What a strange smell. Ah, laudanum. Sleeping. Why, Nancy's drugged Bill. You're a clever girl, Nancy. Clever? I've suspected you for a long time, and now there's proof. Clear proof. Sykes. Bill Sykes is the man for the job. Now I've got you, Nancy. Bill, wake up, Bill. Caution. If I awaken him, he'll flare up like a tiger. I'll waken you. You dearly love a joke, don't you? I'll waken you with a crowbar. I said, what was that? What the devil's come over me? I could have swore I heard someone in there. Someone's in. And by God, I'll have them out. Bill! Nancy's Pete's got us, Bill. She's informed on us all. If worse than that, she tried to poison you. Drug you. Fool. Fool. Fagin. My God, you old fool. What did he say? Nancy, informed? House fire. Nancy, what you been up to? Why, she's gone. To inform? God, I'll choke. I'll find you, and I'll grind your brains to dust.
Something's gone wrong. As I stood in the shadows, he rushed past with a terrible look in his eye. If he's out of my work of this night, I'm as good as dead. It's all horrible. It's all horrible.
Hi. Hello. Well, there we go, miss. What's the row? Oh, right out, Charlie, right out. What's the row now, eh? What's the blooming row? Well, come on then, throw it up. Throw up the bag. Right, I got you.
Righto, Charlie, watch out for the Bow Street runners. Look out, me bloomin' finger! Cool, lovey. Here, thought he had both me fingers. Here we are, Bill, here we are. Ooh, all the way from Snow Hill. Why, we've some little presents for Mr. Fagin. A drop of me favourite lash. Right you are. Come to father.
So you're there, are you? She devil. Inform on Bill Sykes. Stay where you are. I can manage. Stay where I tell you. Nothing.
Open in the name of the king.
Again, I must repeat and point out very strongly that that was only one man, and there were no camera tricks used at all in that routine. In fact, we don't use any in the show anywhere, but that was one man working very hard behind the set. We are now going to take a trip into the world of mentalism, where, by the power of the mind, you can either read a mind or control a mind, and in this particular instance, I'm going to use one of our jury members. Your name is?
Leonie.
Leonie. Did I say that right? Ooh, good. Now, Leonie, we're going to use a pack of cards. A pack of cards because anyone at home can identify with them, all right? We're not using them as a magician's prop. We're merely using them as a means of you being able to identify something very quickly. This is a prediction. I've made that. It's there. It's immovable. It cannot go anyplace else, and all the jury here are watching it. Around the prediction, imagine a clock. Imagine a clock, Leonie, around there, and think of any hour at all around the clock, from 1 right around to 12. So you've got a choice of 12 different hours. You've thought of one. Don't tell me what it is. I want you to take the pack of cards, and for every hour you thought of, you know, if you thought of 3 o'clock, I want you to deal 3 cards face down, carefully onto the table, like that, all right? Put the rest of the cards just to one side and pick them up so that no one can see them at all, and conceal them in your hand, like that. That means I can't see in anywhere. Do you understand that? Yeah. Don't let anybody see the cards you have taken, all right? Just 1 card for every hour you thought of. You do that, face down there. I will, of course, look in this direction where the view, if you don't mind me saying so, is not quite so pretty.
Well, it's true.
It's true, isn't it? Yes. You're just trying to chat up Leone, and yes. Now, Leone, put the rest of the cards down if you've finished, because I'm looking at him. He can see I can't see what's going off over there. And I want you to hold the cards. Have you concealed them?
Yes, I have.
Pardon?
Yes, I have.
Oh, good. Right. So I can't know what you've got in your hand. I can't possibly know the number that you thought of. But I'm going to use 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. One for each hour around the clock. And now I'm going to deal them out. 1, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours. And I'm going to go around that clock, and when I get to the card that you thought of, or the hour that you thought of, just say stop. All right? And I couldn't possibly know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Stop.
You thought of 6. I don't want to touch that card. I couldn't have known what it was. No? You could have chosen any hour. Turn the card over. And you chose the 6 of hearts, right? Yes. I couldn't have known that. No. And yet my prediction quite clearly states, you will not choose the Joker. What's funny about that? What's funny about that? You will not choose the Joker is a very serious thing, particularly when you consider that every other card except the 6 of hearts is in fact a Joker. We turn those over, we turn those over, all Jokers, including the one. And now let's join the spectacular puppet world of Compagnie Philippe Jonté.